might be able to see in the background, it's a little bit stormy. We waited until the lightning and thunder kind of stopped, and we came up and fished for a bit. But in the background behind me, you can see smoke up the mountain. The forest fire just started up there.
So how do we report that?
We can't report it because we're way off grid, and I caught a fish right now.
Got it?
Or either that or a heavy round.
You're pretty close.
No, I'd say this is a fish. So you would have to be the net lady.
I can get the net as soon as I get my line in.
We'll change your name to Annette.
You got a fish or not?
I
Like, no, seriously, you got a fish or not?
I believe I have a fish. It could just be a farce. I don't know.
We don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna try to zoom in on this and see if you can see it.
Fire. Right there.
Oh, you gotta put your finger where. You're not even putting it anywhere near it.
Hey, I bet you I got it too.
No, you didn't. Anywhere near it. I'll keep an eye on it. Maybe tomorrow, if it's bigger, then I'll make sure somebody knows about it. You might be able to see the little fire about a mile over to the left of the big fire. Just noticed that one. Those embers, they travel a long ways. Oh, helicopter coming over now. So we haven't seen them drop anything on this fire yet. They've been hovering around it all day. They sent in a few trucks, and then the trucks an hour later left. As you can see, it's grown substantially in size. So would it not have been way easier to put it out when it was the size of a campfire rather than wait until it's a raging inferno? I don't know. What do you think, Benjamin? Absolutely.
There's still a helicopter hovering around out there just watching the smoke.
Okay, it's officially 3 days now. Earlier it was 2.5 when I filmed. Now it's 3 days of the fire behind me. I pointed out earlier a little small fire to the left. Well, now you can see that little small fire. I'll put an arrow on it to show you what happened just over the day. They had water bombers and chemical whatever bombers on it today a little bit. Not much, just for a few minutes. And then they took off. So
There's a big helicopter up there right now.
I don't really know what the plan is, if they're just kind of keeping it at bay. It's not like it's going to destroy anything, but I guess if it gets big enough, it will.
So yeah, that little tiny fire didn't take long to take off. It's bigger than the original fire.
Yeah. And that was like 6 to 8 hours, right?
Yeah. 4, 5, 6. 6 hours. 6 hours. And it took off. Too bad it was too hot out here to come out and watch all day. You know?
Yeah.
You can't. You just can't. No. Yeah. Whoa.
You got a big one. Or so she says.
Or maybe it got off right that when it jumped out right there, because I'm not feeling nothing.
Nah, it's still there. It's just nothing that's little.
50. 40. 30.
It seems to still be there. I wish this handle was longer.
Yeah. Nice.
And it is a nice one. Bad doggy.
Then oh wow, huge.
It's a monstrous cloud, and then you can see that for some reason that one part is orange, the bottom right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's over the crest of that hill. The original fire went over the crest of that hill. So there's another hill behind it that I recall it was all dead.
Yeah.
Kill. Remember?
Okay,
remember I seen that, and we'll see it on the video because we've taken video, so much video of these mountains around us. So it's going to be a different view from now on. That's for sure.
This is day 4, last day. We're probably being forced to leave tomorrow.
Four days before we were planned to leave.
The biggest problem is that the cabin, we don't have windows in it because it's so hot. And that big cloud you're looking at is inside the cabin in the morning.
Down pressure.
The down pressure pushes all that smoke down, all onto the lake and into the cabin.
They're doing something weird.
Chopper's been hovering right over the cabin here for a bit. I think he's trying to tell us something. We gotta leave. Yeah, it looks like they're looking to see who's out here to evacuate people. We're back from our holiday. It was cut short by about 4 days. Not a huge deal. We had to leave the morning after the helicopter. It was just too smoky. The smoke wasn't so bad in the afternoon and evening. It was the early morning. The cabin would fill right up with smoke. All the smoke would be, well, the smoke on the water and fire in the sky. The lake would just be covered in smoke. Couldn't see anywhere, just kind of terrible. And then the traffic, all the people going to and from the fire, I guess, it increased traffic and it made it just kind of miserable. We did get some fish, not as much as what we would have liked to get, but it'll have to do. After spending half my life in the forest, I've seen a lot of fires, well, especially since I'm in British Columbia. The one thing I don't understand is why not just put them out when they're small? You know, we've been home for days now. They're still working on that fire, and it's still well, closer than 2 kilometers, I believe. We are the closest structure to the fire. So for that reason, I might be a little bit biased, but nothing we can do about it, so no point in worrying about it. What I don't understand is now they have planes and helicopters on that thing, excuse me, on a daily basis. And they were there when it first started. So I'm just kind of wondering, well, wouldn't it make sense to put it out in the beginning? I can see not bringing crews in right away because, well, one thing worse than a tree falling on you would be a burning tree falling on you. That's not going to happen if it's a helicopter with a bucket of water. And in the beginning, that probably would have done the trick. I know a lot of times too, when lightning strikes, hits a tree, that tree, it causes a ground fire, and that is not easily put out. That's something that could take days and days, but that's not always the case. About 15 years ago, in the case of the island here, it was one tree on this island was struck by lightning. The people staying in the closest cabin to the island were actually firemen, and they actually had fireman equipment. They brought a pump over to the island, and the one tree that caught on fire, they pumped water on it for an hour and a half, didn't put it out. The fire moved through the root system, and tree after tree, basically the whole island burnt. So this is what it looks like now after about 15 years. It's really coming back now. Anyways, that's all I got to say about that. I should also mention, us, along with 4 other properties, were put on evacuation alert. That doesn't mean that we have to go. That means that we have to be ready to go. However, along with being put on evacuation alert, they also implemented a fire ban when we were up there, which meant for us, no more smoking fish, no more campfires. So we ended up having to take a few fish home with us and smoke them at home.